mudimisa godorenyu isusu wari mudimisa godorenyu isusu wari mudimisa godorenyu wari mudimisa tambara kede ufane nzara wakangogara ameno zvako iwe mtambara kende iwe kende ufane nzara iwe nenzara wakangogara iwe ameno zvako iwe godorenyu isusu wari mudimisa godorenyu isusu wari mudimisa godorenyu isusu wari mudimisa godorenyu iwe ende wari mudimisa. Thank you.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Bluffhill Jams. This is the show where we try to showcase and highlight some of the up-and-coming talent here in Zimbabwe. This land is very rich in musical heritage, and we're very honored to have some very talented musicians here. My name is Alex Ave-Lalaman. I'm with the U.S. Embassy here in Harare. I'm very happy to have with me as my guest today Mbeu and his band, the Mhodzi Tribe. Welcome to Bluffhill Jams.
Thank you, Alex, for having us here. We are very happy to be here. Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
Always playing to the crowd. Very good.
Yes, always.
All right. So, Mbeu, let's just start. You've just rocked it with your first number. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got your start.
Yes.
Start with that.
Yes, I started off my musical career at Pakarepae Art Center. I was nurtured and groomed by the late legendary Dr. Oliver Mtukudzi at Pakarepae in Norton. So it was in 2010. Then I formed my band. Started off my solo career as Mbeu in 2015 because I was once part of a group at Pakarepae there, because Pakarepae has got so many artists. So basically I was part of a group that was called Chete, and then later on in 2015 I started off my solo career, and I have 4 albums to my name, and I've got over 150 singles.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're only going to have time for a few of them and not all of them. But
unfortunately, we're going to have time for a few.
I think the audience would love to stick around for all of them, but it's going to get dark soon. So Mbeu is a stage name, right? Tell me more about that name, what it means, and why you chose it.
Yes, I didn't actually choose it. It was chosen for me because the first song, my first recording, my first song in the studio was called Mbeu. So people didn't know my real name. My real name is Ashton Tapiwa Nyahora. So, the name is pretty much long, and for people to like remember it, they were just like, oh, Kamfana Mbeu guy, that Mbeu guy, that Mbeu guy. And then I was like, no, how can you call me Mbeu? My name is Ashton. How can you call me Mbeu? And then they were like, Unonzi Mbeu, you are Mbeu. So I just had to embrace the name, and you know what? Then came the Mhodzi Tribe band.
Okay. And Mbeu itself, does it mean anything?
Yes, it means the seed. In English, it means seed, yes.
Okay.
And, basically my music gives life. I want my music to give hope to the society. I want my music to build the people. So it's more like the cycle of life.
Okay.
There's a seed, it turns into a plant, the plant grows, and then it germinates seeds again, and it's just a life cycle. Yeah.
Right. Beautiful. Tell me a little bit about your musical influences. How would you describe your style? Tell me, how this all works for you.
Yes, Alex, my music is called Afrofusion. It's a fusion of many genres because I'm not like stuck at one genre. I do reggae, I do rumba, I do jazz, I do traditional music. So it's a fusion. I decided to fuse all types of genres, and make it one sound. That's an Afrofusion sound. But basically, the roots of those sound is traditional, of course, because I'm Shona. So my inspiration is derived from the culture, from my culture. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Talk about inspiration. What about musically? Besides the Shona culture that you're talking about,
yes.
the water that you pour on the seed,
yes.
and it turns into this beautiful music. Where does that come from?
Yes, I listen to all types of music. I'm an R&B guy. I really love R&B music and also jazz. Mm-hmm. And I sometimes I often listen to some tracks that were done by these old school guys who used to do music way back then in Zimbabwe also. So it's basically a big ground that I really don't have a barrier. Like I listen to all types of music. Zimdanso, I even listen to Zimdanso too.
It's music.
It's music.
Some of music that gets your toe tapping.
It's
no
a
matter
universal
what, right?
language, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to songwriting, where does that come from? What are the themes you like? You talked about love and growth and stuff, but tell me more. Like when you want to write a song, and when it comes to you, how does it come to you? What form does it take?
Yes, I'm basically inspired by my surroundings, the way I grew up. It really helps me when it comes to writing music. The way I grew up, the things that I see on a day-to-day basis, those are the things that inspire me to write, and the things that I see. It's basically my music, like I said, it's not really basically about educating the people much, but it's about the experiences that I've been through, the things that I've been through, the things that I've seen, the things that I've learned, the things that I'm still learning. It's about my surroundings. Yeah.
One thing I've noticed as I've been lucky enough to host this series here is that sometimes the song is in English, sometimes it's in Shona.
Yes.
But when it's played well and performed from the heart and inspirational, you can feel it. And it doesn't matter what the language is anymore. We've had that experience with your first song and with some of our other songs that we've had.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Where I don't necessarily know, but I can tell. Like you don't know what the words are, but you could feel it in here. And to me, that you could find that anywhere. And it's one of these things that I think, again, we talk about connections that connects us all. And I know reading your bio, you've performed in a few other places outside of Zimbabwe. Tell me about that.
Yes, I have. I managed to do a couple of festivals, especially when we lost a legend. We lost Dr. Oliver Mtukudzi a couple of years ago. So he was booked up to 2022. So I had to finish up the tours with the Black Spirits Band. Yeah, I was selected to do the tours in Cape Town.
Standing in the footsteps of giants right there. Huh?
Man, that was difficult. I'll tell you. Those shoes are just so big. They're big. They're big. You can feel them.
Wow.
So I did my best.
Yeah, I wasn't there, but I'm sure you absolutely crushed it. I'm sure you absolutely did.
I gave it all.
And that's what the audience responds to, right? I mean, this is you're out there, opening yourself up, and I think that's a good time to talk about this next song. We got another song coming up. Why don't you quickly run down what that song is, and we'll go from there.
Yes. The next song speaks about family. It's called Hukama. It talks about family, the importance of family. We all need family. We all need friends. We all need someone to be right by our side. So the song just basically encourages us to value family.
Again, we talk about universal themes. There can be no more universal theme than that. So I'm really excited for you guys to get out there and do it.
newe kana ukarwara shamwari yangu uchachengetwa nani auna mai vevune kana werumba ari pedyo newe kana ukafa uchavigwa naniko hama dzose wakapedza nekuchinyira hama dzose dzakaenda wedzidandira hama dzose wakadzidzinga wega hama dzose wakapedza nekuchinyira hama dzose dzakaenda wedzidandira hama dzose wakadzidzinga wega Sechinaka ukama barumewe augezvine simpo sendove kunyangwe totukana torovanase hazvingatiparadzanise kunyangwe totukana torovanase hazvingatiparadzanise Ambuya vekuchekutu wakati vane kona mumba mavo uneshuwa ere kuvapuma uroi amadzose simple sechinaga ukama barumewe augezvine simple sendove kunyangwe totukana torovanase hazvingatiparadzanise kunyangwe ukandivenga kunyangwe ukandimaka kunyangwe ukandivenga Thank you very much. Okay, so the next song is titled Kondo. So Kondo is a bird. It's a Shona bird, Hanzi. You know, this bird has only one eye. Do you know a bird with one eye? It has one eye. So enjoy the music. tata zive iwe ona azishande shandiri zindino mirandega azishande shauri ziuno mirawega azishande shandiri zindino mirandega azishande shauri ziuno mirawega fura zizori mochinyebetsera kusaona uri kondo iwe uri kondo iwe uri kondo iwe kufura zizori mochinyebetsera kusaona uri kondo iwe uri kondo iwe uri kondo iwe ndiwe unoziva zvandakakuitirawo zvese iwe muri inovakwane kuwirirana muri mese iwe asha handingadzipedzere pauri dzese ona azvishande shandiri zvindinomira ndega azvishande zvauri zviunomira wega azvishande shandiri zvindinomira ndega azvishande zvauri zviuno ndonetsa iwe ndoshupa iwe Thank you.
Thank you. That was outstanding. All right. That was yet another outstanding number. Thanks for sharing it with us. I notice when you really feed off the crowd and the intensity, is that hard to do as a professional performer, having to perform over and over again? How do you find the ability to do that?
Man, to me it's easy because I guess maybe it's an inborn thing. But you know what? I love my job. I love what I do. So even with the guys, you see the energy is just amazing. We go to places where probably we find our audience maybe they'll be probably sad. We have to make them happy. So we have to be energetic as much as we can. Yeah.
Well, you can see the crowd over here. The audience is.
Are you enjoying the music?
Yeah. And you can see they started and the toes start tapping, and it's it's obvious that the passion is there, and it's hard for me to say, but wherever it comes from, it's there in spades.
Thank you so much. Alex.
You got another song you want to play?
Yes, but this time we're gonna play together. You and us.
I'll try to match your intensity and passion.
Definitely. The song is called Stay With You, done by John Legend. And I know that, you're a John Legend fan, so
I dream of being able to sing like John Legend, but it's just a dream. Excellent. Let me pick up the guitar. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody, and we will see you on the next episode of Bluffhill Jams.
We've been together for a while now. We're growing stronger every day now. It feels so good and there is no doubt I will stay with you. Oh, I will stay with you through the ups and the downs. Oh, I will stay with you when no one else is around. And when the dark clouds arise, I will stay by your side.